Hello, and welcome to our first battle report. Things have already taken a bit of a turn, so we're just going to freeball it today. This is Luke.
Hi.
Luke has very kindly agreed to play some Tyranids against us today, and yeah, we're going to get into deployment.
Yeah.
Today I'm playing Dark Angels. We're going for the Unforgiven Task Force detachment. I've got a captain leading a squad of 3 Inner Circle companions, 5 intercessors, Sergeant has a chainsword, and 5 assault intercessors, Sergeant has a plasma pistol and power fist. We have 3 aggressors with the bolters and the fragstorm launchers being led by a Gravis captain. I've got 5 Infernus Marines, 5 Deathwing Terminators with a plasma cannon, and I've got 2 Invader ATVs, each riding solo. And finally, to wrap it off, I've got a lone operative combi lieutenant.
We're bringing Tyranids today. It's High Fleet Behemoth, but we are running it as an invasion fleet, and we're going to be using the sustained hits 1 against infantry. We've got the Death Leaper as our epic character. Then we have a Broodlord that is leading a squad of 10 Gene Stealers. We have our Warlord of the game, which is a Winged Tyranid Prime, which is leading a 6-man squad of ranged Tyranid warriors. We have a squad of 6 Zoanthropes, a squad of 5 Barb Gaunts, and then to round it off, we have 2 20-man battle line squads of Termagants, all with flesh borers.
So the mission we're playing today is Scorched Earth. We've got the tipping point deployment, and our mission rule is swift action. Battle line units that advance or fall back are still eligible to perform an action that turn. So here is the line of Tyranids getting ready to take on the Space Marine defenders, and the Death Leaper just peeking out behind the corner. And over here, we have a very isolated squad of intercessors, their lieutenant in the front, and a concentrated brick of Dark Angels leading the front. So it's time to roll off and see who's going to go first. Good luck.
Shit.
I don't think I wanted that, but we will see what we can do. Okay, so start of the command phase. We're both going to get 1 command point. I'm going to make sure that my deck has got a good shuffle. And for secondaries, I'm going to draw recover assets and no prisoners.
That's clear.
I don't see that happening this turn, but I'm not going to CP that.
I'm not sure if you can even really get many units in range, let alone do it.
No. Oath of Moment is going to go on the Zoanthropes.
Understood.
Let's have a look at some stuff. So I need to have these guys, I think, hauling up to the middle. So I will roll to advance the Infernus. 1. So nice 7-inch movement to where they could have started the game if I'd known I was going to go first. But that is fine. Pop them there. The Assault Intercessors also going to advance. 3. And I just want to basically have them just on the objective, but far enough back that I'm not giving you the easiest charge I possibly could.
Yeah.
So we're going to have this guy zip around through here.
You're very lucky there. I thought you made a mistake of moving them first.
And then the question is that 18 inches? Just.
Yep, it's 18.
Okay. Terminator's going to move up the full 5 and stay in the cover of this building. And then maybe this guy can just about nip through here to also draw a line of sight on those Zoanthropes. And the Inner Circle companions are just going to kind of tuck in because they're definitely more of a counterpunch unit unless you focus them first. The aggressors are going to advance 1 inch. So good work on their part is excellent, what we like to see. And the intercessors are going to stay exactly where they are for now. So shooting-wise, I don't have an awful lot that is actually going to happen this turn. So my intercessors are going to recover assets in my deployment zone, and my combi lieutenant is going to recover assets in no man's land. So the plasma cannon from this Terminator is going to go into those gaunts because it's all he can see.
Okay.
This is going to be D3 blast for 1 shot, but plus, is it a squad of 20?
Squad of 20, yeah.
So plus 4, I believe. So this will not be overcharged. So five plasma cannon shots at those gaunts, all but 1 hit.
Okay. Toughness 3. So presumably it's going to be 2s.
So it's going to be 2s. That is 4 saves on the gaunts, and that is going to be -2, damage 1.
-2, damage 1, so how many was that? 4?
4.
Okay. That's just 4 taken off.
Perfect. I'll take that. And the only other thing that can shoot this turn is going to be my ATVs. If you don't mind, I'll just fire them both at the exact same time.
I'm going to use for 1 CP rapid regeneration.
Okay.
Which, because they're a synapse unit, gives them a 5-up feel no pain. Or is that both guns going into the same squad as well?
Yeah, so both of everything into the tropes. So 2 multi-melters first. Hitting on 3s. Oath of Moment reroll. Still missed. So 3 hits.
Toughness 5.
So 3s then.
Yeah, it's 5. Definitely 5.
Excellent. So wounding you on 3s for just the 1.
But just the 1?
Just the 1 wound.
So, 4-up save.
Saved. Lovely. Twin-linked bolter shots out the front as well, which all hit. And then will be 5s.
That was really good.
All wound. No twin link needed.
So, 4-up saves.
1 goes through.
1. 3 6s as well there.
Can you shrug it?
Can I shrug it on a 5-up? No, I can't.
That CP was really, really worth it. Well, incredible. That's going to be my turn. I'm going to score nothing on no prisoners, but I'm going to keep it because I think turn 2 is going to get messy. And I'm going to score 3 victory points for recovering assets and discard that.
Nice. So, secondaries. Mark for death.
Yeah. We're going to go with the intercessors here in the back. The Terminators here at the front because they're fairly tough. And then the aggressors, I think you're going to have a tough time reaching, so we'll go with them as well.
Okay, so that was the first objective. And the second one, recover assets.
Movement time.
I mean, I think you know what's going to happen on one side.
I think I have an idea.
Yeah. How much does he move again? He moves 8 inches. If I fail this charge, I'm going to cry. I actually managed to fit him underneath to get within the range you need me to.
So I will absolutely use the lieutenant with combi weapons ability to move when you move within 6 inches.
Yeah. Am I within 6 inches?
Yeah, you absolutely are.
Yeah, I absolutely am.
So we'll absolutely run away from you the full 6 inches to about here. And now your closer charge is the assault intercessors, but we'll leave that to you.
I mean, I feel like it might be rude not to go for the Terminators, the Gene Stealers.
Okay.
You've put the rule on them, and those boys are my best chance of cracking them open. Mm-hmm. So I think I want to get these boys up.
That's definitely a good candidate for Overwatch. The Flamers are actually out of range. I could just open up with Terminators on Stormbolters, because... You know what? For 1 CP, let's do some Stormbolter action, because we said Terminators and Gene Stealers are fun.
Yeah.
So let's do it.
I'm not going to do any strats on this. I want to just sort of see how it goes.
Okay, 4 Stormbolters. Fishing for some 6s. We've got 4 6s. Okay, so 4s to wound. 2 wounds. Okay, so 4 up armors in cover.
1's lost a wound.
Cool. And then the Plasma Cannon. This will not overcharge. It'll be 2 + 2.
Yeah.
So 4 shots. Can any of them hit? 1 hit.
1 hit.
Will wound you on a 3. It wounds.
I've up.
On the invuln.
Saved. So we're going to move the zone for up next. These guys in range of just about, I think.
The barbs.
Yeah. I mean, obviously this one's a bit difficult because he's like there. But yeah, they're all in range. These gaunts are just going to basically move up a little bit. They moved up, still on the objective, but now they can do that. So yeah, I'm going to advance these gaunts. Moving a full solid 8. So I can get them fully in, just sort of try and move them away from your line of view of your aggressors at least. And then these big boys. Okay, that is my movement phase done. We're going to have both squads of Termagants are going to do the actions on each side.
Okay, so what's happening next?
I think we will start with the Zoanthropes. What do I want to shoot at with the Zoanthropes?
You're being very dramatic.
So, they've got 24-inch range. They can get a lot. I might do the dreaded split fire with these boys.
Right, okay. You think that's wise?
I think it is. So, I'm going to split fire them. I'm going to fire 3 into the Infernus Marines.
Okay.
And the other 3 are going to go into the City TV. Perfect. So basically, the 3 that are firing into this one
Yep.
are going to be using the Focus Witchfire. So that is a psychic lethal hits. All hit, and 2 are lethal. And the other is Strength 12.
Okay, well, you only need a 2.
All 3 have gone through. These are AP -3.
Okay.
So 6 up saves.
Excellent. 6 up saves for me. None. So
And these are D6 plus 1 damage.
I think this is going to be a dead ATV.
That is very much a dead ATV.
Very dead ATV.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Well,
For once, split fire works. So this is D3 blast. So I've got max shots on 2 of them. Now, I don't have lethal on these, but I do have sustained hits 1. So these will hit on 3s again. These are AP -2.
okay.
D3 damage each turn.
Okay, so 4s.
Whoa, that was really good.
So I need you to roll a lot of 1s and 2s, please.
Okay, we'll do these 1 at a time.
4.
That's 1 dead.
1 dead Infernus. 2 dead
2 dead Infernus.
Oh!
Oh, 2.5.
So we lost 2. And we put a wound counter on our
I'll take that. That is the best split fire ever done. So I'll take that.
You shot at units within 6 of my ATV. He is going to get to shoot another multi-melter straight at those thropes and see if we can pick up anything. So let's see if we can get very lucky. Okay, the twin link bolt rifle then. For Oath, 1 hit. We're only going to 5. Twin linked. 1 wound. AP
4
1.
save. Oh,
It's another wound.
Lost a wound.
Okay, so
you basically just need to get this to wound and for me to fail a save.
it's not ideal, but multi-melter time. So 2 shots. Oath of moment. Thank you. 1 hit. Got a wound on a 3. And we've got a wound.
I've got a 4 up invul save. Yes.
Okay, so the thropes are still absolutely fine.
So, Barb Gaunts.
Mm-hmm.
We have 5 D6 shots from these.
Lovely.
So we'll see how many shots we get. A lot of dice I need to gather. So it's all of these. It's a heavy weapon. It stayed stationary.
Yep.
So these will hit on 3s.
Lovely.
Don't get any sustained because it is not an infantry model. And these are strength 5, no AP. No idea what the toughness is of that.
Toughness 5, so you want 4s
Oh, right.
here.
That is a bit lower than I thought it would be.
It's effectively just a bike.
Yeah. 2.
So I need 3s. And we've failed them both. So our second ATV is now down to a juicy 6 wounds.
I think I want to try and get these aggressors down here.
Okay.
So I've got 2 weapons with a 36-inch range, which are the 2 at the front, so they're clearly in. Now it's a 24 inches for the others to see what can get in. So we've got 1 Death Spitter,
Yep.
1 Barb Strangler, 1 Venom Cannon.
Okay.
So we will start with the Venom Cannon.
I think I am going to use my Captain's Strat for Armor of Contempt right now for no CP.
Okay. Venom Cannon is D3 Blast.
Okay.
For 1 shot. This will hit on a 4, and it will explode on 6. See on the 4. It's strength 9.
So 3.
So not that. Barb Strangler. This is D6 plus 1 blast. That's tasty. These will hit on a 4 again, and once again exploding. Wow, that was not a great roll. And then this is strength 6.
Okay, so 4s.
4s. 1 wound at AP -1.
Okay, so I need a 3. And he has not rolled a 3. Just damage 1. Excellent. So we'll put that on.
And the Death Spitter is 3 shots. Yep, just the 1 hit. And that hasn't wounded because it is strength 5. Wasn't really expecting too much from them. That is it for shooting because these 2 units are both doing actions.
Performing actions, yep.
So now it is time for the fun turn.
What's the fun term?
The fun turn is the charge turn.
Okay, let's go. The Death Leaper is about a 9-inch from the Assault Intercessors
And I'd say
and a 10 to the Combi Lieutenant. But if you make it to the Assault Intercessors, you can pile into the Combi Lieutenant.
Yeah, so
So,
I need a 9-inch there. And over here, I need a 7.
okay. Well, that's very, very doable.
Yeah, so because of how these always go, I'll do the 7 first.
Okay.
And because, no doubt, this will fail Either that or I'll get 2 6s.
Okay.
Oh, it's just in.
So they're in.
Then the other was 9 inches, wasn't it?
It was 9 inches for the Death Leaper.
Okay. I do have 1 CP left if this fails.
Okay.
So he's going to be going into the Assault Intercessors.
Good luck.
That was a 4.
Okay. Spending the CP?
I mean, I'm going to have to. I have to just for the fun.
Right, bring it on.
Let's get 2 more dice.
He's putting
yeah, I'm going to go for 2 more
fresh
dice.
dice.
I'm not even superstitious, but I'm going to do 2 dice. Oh, that was a 9. That was dead on.
Shit. Okay, slide him in.
And he'll
Pile in.
nicely there.
Yep.
And we're going to start with the big boy and do the Death Leaper first.
All right.
He's obviously going to precision all of his attacks into a single unit. I'll let you guess which unit that is.
I wonder.
We have a grand total of 6 attacks from this guy. So these will hit on 2s, precision, so I can go against the character. And he does have sustained hits. These are strength 7, so
Great.
these will be wounding on 3s.
Okay.
5 have gone through.
Okay.
These are AP -2, 2 damage each. I believe he's either got 4 or 5 wounds.
I think he has 4 wounds. And he is very dead.
Yeah, he's definitely dead from that. And I gain a CP from that. That is the very first time I've ever been able to do that. Because every single time he either fails a charge, gets shot to death, or just completely whiffs.
Well, I'm glad he's made you proud today. That's wonderful news.
It's made me proud, bearing in mind that I spent the most amount of time painting him.
And what hell do I have to endure down here?
Just do like a recap of the rules first before we go any further on these. So they are Gene Stealers. They have sustained hits 1 from the army rule. They're also being led by a synapse creature, so they're +1 strength. That same character gives them devastating wounds, and Gene Stealers inbuilt have, each time they make an attack, they get to reroll a hit roll of 1. And if the target is within range of 1 or more objective markers, I get to reroll a wound roll of 1 as well. Now, I believe you are out of range of the objective.
I'm out of range of the objective.
However, I do get the rerolls of 1.
You do. With the changes to dev wounds being mortal wounds again, I will, in fact, pop my once a game Watcher of the Dark to get some saves against those dev wounds.
We have 10 Gene Stealers in this squad. They have 4 attacks each, and one of them isn't engagement.
So 9 times 4
9 times 4
will be 36.
maths time 36. Going to try and roll all of them all together rather than trying to do them separately. Okay, what's horrible is I get to re-roll. I missed a total of 1 time. These will devastate on 6s.
Just look at the way he's holding the.
I can't even
not
hold
holding them. He's dropping them everywhere.
These are strength 5. You are
Toughness 5.
So
yeah.
I need 4s to wound you.
4s to wound you.
Yeah.
To wound me.
You've got 7 that are devastating.
Okay. Okay, so these are 10 4-up invuln saves. We have failed 3. That's killed 1 Terminator, so that's pretty good. That's a good start. So the dev wounds will punch straight through the invuln, but the Watcher in the Dark gives me a 4+ invuln against them. And that is enough to kill 1 more Terminator.
Now we have the Broodlord. So these will hit on 2s again.
Okie doke.
Strength 6 and the twin linked, so I get to re-roll the wounds.
3s.
But because I've got the dev wounds, I think I want to go fishing for 6s on these. I got a 6,
Cool.
so I'll take that.
For the dev wounds for the 6, these
These are 2
4-ups on
damage,
the
AP
Watcher.
-2.
So 2 damage goes onto one of them. And then how many saves? 4.
4 saves, AP -2, 2 damage.
So 4-up invulns. So that will finish another one, and that will leave him on a wound. So that has ravaged my Terminator squad just a little bit. But
Just
the
a
good
little.
news is, at the end of your fight phase, Shroud of Heroes on my combat lieutenant, on a 2+, he is going to rise from the grave. Don't fail me now. 25-point relic, by the way. 25-point relic wasted. The good news for me is that I do get to punch you back a little bit now. So we're going to do some Terminators first, I think.
So your Terminators.
Yep.
Broodlord has Hypnotic Gaze.
Uh-huh.
So you are -1 to hit.
Okay. Well, they hit on 3s normally, so we're down to 4s. We're on 4s to hit. And we've only missed 1, which is really nice. Tough plus 4, so 2s to wound. And that is 5 wounds. At -2, damage 2.
5 up invul saves.
Great.
Made 2 of them.
Okay, so 3...
That's 3 Gene Stealers
3 dead Gene Stealers. And then, over here, what toughness is he?
He's a... I think he looks bigger than he is. Yeah, he's 6.
Okay, you know what? I think I will use 1 CP. I forgot the name of the strat, but it gives me lethal hits in either shooting or combat. So we'll go for some lethal hit goodness and try and get some lethals on these chainswords. So we will pile in. We've got Power Fist Sergeant, which I think is 3 attacks. 3 attacks into the Death Leaper. And he has scored 2 hits. Strength 8, needs 3s to wound. Both wound, so that is -2, damage 2.
2 4-up saves. Oh.
4 damage.
That's 4 damage. Ouch.
Excellent. I think I can get him. Here's the rest of the boys. Chainswords. Hitting on 3s. We've got 2 lethals and a good chunk of misses. But the good news is we're going to be wounding on 5s. And the better news is we are on an objective. And the Assault Intercessor's special rule is re-rolling wounds of 1 or all wounds on an objective. So we actually pick up a grand total of 8 wounds on the Death Leaper at -1, damage 1.
Odds are you'll kill him. That is exactly...
We just got him!
Exactly.
We just got him!
But...
Let's go! Does he fight on death?
Well, no. What is that other secret little strat that there is for 1 CP? That is known as the CP reroll.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I think I've got to do it.
Are you actually?
Yeah, I have to do it just to see.
Okay, your CP is gone. 50-50. Oh.
It was worth a try.
Get fucked. Take my character, I'll take yours right back, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that turn. I don't think that is the worst thing that could have happened.
Overall, that feels a pretty even turn for both of us.
Yeah.
I don't feel like either of us made a particular big push. So in terms of objectives, I didn't get marked for death because I didn't kill any of your full units that you'd marked. But I did get 3 points for recover assets.
Excellent. So we've done the exact same thing so far on points.
Yep.
So because I destroyed the Death Leaper in your turn, I'm going to score 2 points for no prisoners now and discard that card. And that is the end of Battle Round 1. So at the start of my turn, I'm going to get 10 points for primaries because I control this objective and this objective. We're going to get a CP each. Very nice. I'm going to draw behind enemy lines. That's rubbish. I don't think I'm going to be able to achieve that. But I won't throw it away for now. And also, we've got Overwhelming Force. And also in my command phase, what I forgot is new about the Unforgiven Detachment, and I didn't do in the first turn, is I give 1 unit of my choice plus 1 OC. So I think Inner Circle Companions... It's not really a useful ability at this point in time, but it could come in clutch later. So for now, that's on the Inner Circle. And that's it for command. No, Oath of Moment. Oath of Moment is going to go onto these gaunts over here. And yeah, are they battle shocked? They're not. Kind of wished they were. Never mind.
Don't worry, they might be late.
They might be. They might be dead. Right, so to use the free strat on the Gravis Captain. I know what most of my strats do. I don't know what any of them are called. So it's the one where my weapons gain heavy, assault, and ignores cover. So because they gain assault, I can try and advance them past this piece of terrain and then still shoot into those gaunts if I don't roll another 1 to advance. So,
Come on.
I mean, it's just happened. Okay, 3. That should be enough. Well, he will not really clear it, so they're going to have to move this way to get in range. These intercessors might as well move up a little bit to help. We do have sticky objectives, so we'll just move our 6 inches that we can. So we're going to move them back They'll sit tight. These guys will move here purely for Thrope line of sight. I'm going to move my Assault Intercessors up into this building 6 inches. And I'm going to pivot this boy to be holding the objective, but still with a nice clear line of shot on those Thropes.
Yep.
Not that he has done anything yet. And I think that is going to be my movement phase. I think we're going to start down here with some Infernus who want to get revenge for their brothers. It's Gene Stealer on the Barbie time. So this is going to be 3d6 on those Gene Stealers. 4, a magical 11 auto hits. Okay, so 3s to wound the Gaunts. The Gaunts? The Gene Stealers.
Yep.
4, 8. 8 wounds on the Gene Stealers, please.
So I need 5s for this.
Yeah.
So you should probably kill a good few of them.
I'm hoping so.
Oh, that was painful. You've killed 3 of them.
3.5.
Yep.
3.5.
That's how it normally goes with Gene Stealers. They're very much a glass hammer unit.
That's what we want. Since we're right here, let's fire some inner circle pistols into them as well. I've got 3 heavy bolt pistols that have all hit, and then strength 4, I think. So 4s. So we have another 4 wounds from heavy bolt pistols.
That's really efficient.
Sorry, 3.
Oh, I'm going to say
my bad. Yeah, the 3 inner circle companions did not, in fact, wound you 4 times.
But they've killed off another 2.
Excellent. And then finally, my captain also has a pistol, plasma pistol, not overcooking it. He hits. He's going to wound on a 3. He wounds. 1 more invuln save, and possibly another dead Gene Stealer. It's another dead Gene Stealer. Excellent.
We have 1 Gene Stealer and a Broodlord left.
I feel like it would be rude not to, wouldn't it? So, 10 shots from the Intercessors. Hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 4s. So 3 more saves on that last Gene Stealer.
Right. I need to do 2 at a time for this one.
Yeah, in case.
So he's dead.
Cool. And then that leaves 1 save on the Broodlord.
Oh.
Okay. So
4
1
pinball.
more.
Failed.
Okay, 1 wound on the Broodlord.
Who is on?
It's a good start for me.
5 wounds.
We'll fire the ATV once again into the Thropes. Bolt rifles, trying to get that last wound on the 1 wound. It gets 1 hit and needs a 5, but is twin linked. Nope. So it is down to the multi-melter. Hitting on 3s, we've got 1 hit, and wounding on 3s, 1 wound.
4 pinball.
50-50.
That was 3. He's dead.
At last, 1. Let the records show that I have killed 1. Okay. Hopefully, we've got some nice little lads down here who can do a little bit better. So, the other good bit of news for me here is that I'm targeting my closest unit, so I'll get +1 AP from the aggressor special rule.
Strats.
Is there a strat? What's the strat?
The strat is rapid regeneration.
Oh, you
For your favourite 5 up feel no pain.
son of a bitch.
Might not be in Synapse of that one boy there. They're just
I
out.
think they are just out.
Yeah, they're just out by like a fraction of an inch.
Okay.
But they are on a 6 up feel no pain. I'm still going to take it.
Okay. D6 blast. That is very good.
I didn't want to hear that. Can you re-roll them, please?
Okay, so that is 13, but you got more than 15 in there, so I get 3 extra each.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. This is... Oh, that's upsetting.
Oh,
don't
you want me to try and put them in your hand?
No. No, hang on. I should be able to get this. Whatever. I'll roll those 2 in a sec. This will hit on 3s. And the 2 that I didn't roll. And you are my oath target.
So you do get to re-roll.
So I will re-roll those. Everything hit. So your toughness, are they
3.
Toughness 3! Let's go. This is going to be lovely.
On 3s.
Wounding on 3s. There's the one I missed. And we've got a total of 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 saves.
Oh my god.
At -1.
Alright, well, I'm 6s followed by 6s.
Excellent. Good stuff.
I don't like this.
This is good stuff. Right, roll some 6s. You're not eating anything right now.
That's 3 are saved at least for now.
That's a good start.
This could be very, very painful.
Oh.
So that was 17.
Oh, baby.
And I had 16 left. I think there's going to be 2 left alive.
9 auto bolt storms to shoot. With Oath. Everything hits. And then again, wounding you on 3s. And these are twin linked. So that is 7 more wounds at -1.
I mean, there's a slim chance here. So it is worth trying, at least.
Yeah, it's worth a go.
Yeah. However, in this case...
What's that? 6 ups.
I mean, that wasn't too bad, but it's still nowhere near enough.
It's still 2 wounds each.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. So, it is their tabletop debut. I've never played with them. Inner Circle Companions versus Broodlord. I think I'm good. But that could have been...
That could have been embarrassing.
That could have been terrible. Do you have any special rules that I need to know about?
Just -1 to hit from Transfixing Gaze.
Excellent. For the 3 of them, they're going to get 4 attacks each. They're going to hit you on Weapon Skill 3. So we're going to drop 4, but we've got 1 automatic wound. And then Strength 6, this is going to wound on 3s. All of them. So that's going to be total 8 saves, -2 damage 2.
So I need 4 ups on this. That has killed him. That has been quite devastating for me as a turn. I've lost quite a lot of physical models, but mainly it's the loss of the Gene Stealers is a big
It is quite a chunk. To be fair, I felt like I had lost a lot for one turn, but I feel like I've dished it out pretty well. I am not going to consolidate onto that objective because I don't want you to blast me to pieces with those thropes. At the end of this turn, I'm going to discard behind enemy lines because I'm not going to be able to do it easily, and I want the CP. So we'll get rid of that. But we are going to pick up 3 points for overwhelming force for killing the Gene Stealers that were on the center objective. So it is Luke's turn too.
So for primaries, I've scored 1 for having the Termagants and the Barbgarts within range of this. That's 5 points there. So we'll see what objective I get. Cleanse. I'm not going to do that because that is going to be very difficult to do. So I'm going to scrap that.
You're going to scrap it for 1 CP?
Yeah.
That will use up the 1 CP you're gaining at the moment.
I think I need to try and just get points. Defend Stronghold.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that shouldn't be an issue.
So we still have Mark for Death. So I need to try and kill the Intercessors, the Terminators, and the Aggressors. All of which are quite difficult, bearing in mind how far away my units are now from your front lines. First off, we're going to do Shadow in the Warp. I can do this in either player's command phase. You need to take a battle shot test on every single one of your units.
Okay. This could be good, this could be bad. Because I'm like the one army that enjoys being battle shocked. Assault Intercessors are battle shocked. The ATV is fine. The Infernus are fine. The Inner Circle are fine. Our Termies have failed. Intercessors have failed. Luckily for me, that's a sticky objective. And then the Aggressors have passed. 3 failed units.
We will start off with moving the Warriors first. The Warriors are going to move 6 inches. And a movement phase.
Damn, that was fast.
Yeah, we're going to go straight onto shooting. I want to see how many things are in range. So that's 3 Barb Gaunts can hit the ATV.
Okay.
So we'll do that one first. So 3 Barb Gaunts, D6 blast again. They've stayed still, so they're hitting on 3s again. So strength 5, so I need 4s.
Yeah.
That is 2 wounds.
3 ups. We have lost 1 more wound, so that puts him down to 5.
We're going to go for the zone for ups next.
Okay, into the Aggressors.
Yep, into the Aggressors.
I will spend 1 CP to Armor of Contempt the squad.
1 attack each. 1 into 6s. Oh, wow.
That
was awful.
That is something. Oh my god.
Now, I mean, these are strength 12. I should do it on the 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, at least that went well. AP -3.
But I'm in cover, and I've got Armor of Contempt, so that's AP 1, so I need a 4. And regardless of what you roll, this man is very, very dead.
So ideally, I wanted to fire these over here, because I think they could possibly have taken out that full squad. But they're way too dangerous to leave them. So I need to fire everything at them. So we're going to start with the Venom Cannon first. D3 hits. For 3. This is Strength 9. So on 3s. This is AP -2. But obviously, you'll get full armor save now.
So 3.
Barb Strangler. D6 shots. So that's 6, because it is D6 +1. Hitting on 4s. Sustained on 6s, so...
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. Strength 6. So 4s again. So that is 1 wound. No AP, because you'll ignore all of it. 1 damage.
And that finishes him.
Okay. I have 4 more shots. Sustained on 6s again. These are strength 5, though. So 5's the wound. Still not bad.
That one's cocked.
We'll reroll that one.
Give that another. Very
Okay.
good.
So you got to do normal saves, and these are just 1 wound each.
4.
Yeah, 4.
Okay, 3s. 2 more wounds. I'm not rolling hot on these Gravis boys.
That is my shooting done, because everything else... Well, these guys are just nowhere near in range of anything.
Long bomb charge.
Time for the long bomb charge.
It's time for a long bomb charge. Let's go.
I need a 10. That's not a 10.
That's absolutely not a 10.
And
you
I
have
have no CP to reroll.
Oh, that hurts. That's rough.
So,
Second.
unfortunately, this is the end of the second turn for me. It has not been anywhere near as devastating as I would have hoped. If anything, it has put me in a very precarious position for the rest of the game. So, Defend Stronghold is unfortunately the end of my opponent's turn. So we need to see if Dom can score that.
I
don't think he can.
I'm taking you off that objective. Not a chance.
However, we've still got to wait. Now, Mark for Death, I haven't got, once again.
Yeah.
But again, it's one where I've got 2 units that are fairly low health now. It is worth keeping hold of it now, even though it's been frustrating to not get.
Sunk cost, isn't it?
Yeah. It's
sunk cost on these 2 units.
So that is the end of my turn.
Right. It is the start of Battle Round 3. I am going to score 5, 10 for primary objectives. I'm going to nominate the Warriors as my Oath of Moment target, and I'm going to give +1 OC to the Infernus Marines. Then I'm going to draw Assassination and Containment. So I think this is going to be a pretty high-scoring round. They're not battle-shocked anymore. They aren't battle-shocked anymore. They're not battle-shocked anymore. So 20 inches out. These guys could pit. Right. They'll have to advance big. Excellent. Excellent news for me. And as long as that's 20 inches, yep, that is. They can perform containment on this battle side edge. He is just going to reverse, hold on to this objective, and perform containment on this edge. And that was 12 inches out from my deployment. So that's going to max me containment this turn. I'm going to move them like that. And they're actually going to perform Scorch on this objective.
Okay. That's what I wanted to do on that objective.
And then we'll move our Assault Intercessors 6 inches up. We're going to walk the inner circle. Why did I do that? I said walk, not advance.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk them 6 inches up because I want to face those warriors. And we're going to sit these Infernus just in here on that central objective. We also have the Terminators, who I guess will just push up 5 to add a little bit of extra firepower to the warriors. So they're doing an action, they're doing an action, he's doing an action. Shooting this turn is going to be 3 Infernus into the thropes.
Okay.
So D6 auto hits for 7 total. A strength 5, your toughness
5.
5, so 4's not great. It is 3 saves.
3 4-up saves. All 6.
Triple 6s. You do need to take a battle shock test on them.
Oh, yeah, because of what they are. The synapse, so it's 3d6.
Cool. Absolutely.
That's very fast.
we got 1 Stormbolter into the warriors. Both hit. 1 wound at no AP.
Yeah, so they'll be on a 4-up save. Failed,
1
obviously.
wound. And then the plasma cannon will go into them D3 blast. So 2 plus I'll get 1.
Yeah, you'll get 1
extra.
more, yeah.
So 3 shots hitting on 3s. Oath.
Toughness
And
5.
then 3s to wound, nothing. So that'll be all my shooting for this turn. But the charge is what is really important here. So we're going to go handheld once again. The inner circle companions are going at those warriors.
Okay.
And I don't know what I need, but I will CP it.
I will be overwatching this.
Ooh, okay.
I don't have to pick the unit they're charging at, do I, to overwatch? Don't think.
That's very true. 24 inches.
Yeah. And because you're in the building, certain squad of big brain bugs can see them.
Yeah.
So they are 3 wounds each.
Yeah.
So
I've made a mistake.
you have made a mistake.
Oops. Okay.
So I'm going to overwatch with them.
Okay. And I will armor of contempt with this.
We have 5d3 shots. Blast. Oh, that's tasty. So I need 6s, and these will be sustained on 6s as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
None.
No!
So
that was incredibly disappointing.
that was insane.
I can't believe out of all of them, not a single 6.
What am I going to get on my roll? Okay. We are so in. That's going to be the only combat that I'm going to do.
That's awful. That is the worst thing that could have happened.
They don't have an invuln, do they?
No.
We're going to do sustained as well. So I'm going to have 15 attacks with my lovely sweep attacks on the inner circle companions. We're hitting on 3s. We're going to reroll everything because that is not nearly enough 6s for sustained 2. Thank you, Oath, a moment. Okay, this was absolutely horrendously bad. But sustained 2 means that we can actually put 6 of them back in. I guess we only dropped 2 attacks, but that is not what we're fishing for.
These are toughness 5.
This is strength 6.
So 3s.
9 at minus 2 damage 1.
These guys have a 4-up save normally. So I need 6s here. Okay, that's painful.
8 wounds worth.
So 1 is dead. 2 is dead. 3 is dead.
With Weapons of the First Legion and the one-time Chad-pilled ability, we get 10 attacks, hitting on 2s, but rerolling for Oath. So we only drop 1. And this is Strength 5 against Toughness 5. So 4s to wound.
2 devastating.
So
you've killed 1 outright.
The good news is that with Weapons of the First Legion putting me to damage 3, each of those devs will kill 1 warrior.
Oh god, that is painful.
And then you have 2 more saves to make. AP 2, damage 3.
So I need 6s. Nope. You've killed all the warriors. How much have you put my winged prime down by? Okay, you've taken half of his wounds off.
Excellent. Although that's not going to get me assassination, so I was very close, but not this time. Okay. So at the end of this turn, I've not scored assassination. I've completed up to 6 victory points because I've got that table edge and that table edge.
Okay, so with how it's looking for me on the table, we've decided we're just going to sort of math this out and figure out where we're going to go and what we're going to get. At the end of your turn, I would have got 3 points for defend stronghold.
Yes, you would have done.
So
pop that in.
So I would pull another card.
Yeah.
Extend battle lines. I need to control something in no man's land.
I think you could get...
I mean, I could do it if I did extend battle lines.
Yeah.
What I would do is I would fire 1 shot into these guys from the barb gaunts.
Yeah.
To reduce the movement. Then fire 4 into those. I would have thought 4 of them would kill that squad.
There's a very good chance.
And just for a bit of added security, if I didn't,
move the gauntlet,
these would move up and they would fire.
I think that would destroy them for sure.
So then I would move these guys up into there.
Yeah.
Onto the objective.
And then you could blast the Terminators.
Yeah, I would either blast the Terminators or the Aggressors. The Aggressors are probably the easiest one to kill, actually, because of the invuls. So I would do the same, and I would like to think I could kill them at that point.
Yeah.
All that being said, just in case, I would move this guy over here to do that.
Yeah.
So actually, I probably could disrupt that. But again, it's a lot of ifs and buts for that.
Yeah.
For that to work.
So I think you would score both your secondaries because I think you would kill them.
Yeah.
Almost guaranteed with those units. And then that leaves the Thropes one or the other. That's got the character in it, is the only thing, more wounds. But I think you would. I think you'd destroy either of them with the Thropes, probably.
Yeah, I think just on the volume of shots.
And then if the Winged Prime just leapt over there to interrupt me scoring Scorched Earth, or even if they just destroyed the unit, I wouldn't get Scorched Earth.
This guy would move over regardless, just in case.
So I think at the end of your turn 3, you would score 5 primaries and you would max out your secondaries. And then coming to me, I would score 10 on primaries because that is still stickied from my intercessors. And I didn't discard assassination. So my best bet at this point would be in a circle, charge the Winged Prime. And I think
you would be -2 movement and -2 to charge, but given the distance, I would say you'd do it.
They would move 4 and they would charge.
Yeah, they'd be in.
Yeah.
And they would definitely kill him because he's not very good in combat, really.
So that would get me 5. And my other is extend battle lines, which I would also have done literally just by
that, yeah.
Which would be another 5. So I would score 10 on primary and 10 on secondary in turn 4. So you would score 10 on primaries.
Yeah. I would have got Sabotage and Cull the Horde, which just wouldn't have been...
You'd redraw Cull the Horde.
Yeah. Engage on all fronts, which just ain't happening either.
No. But you would score Sabotage for sure. You could sabotage a building in here for... What is that?
3 points.
3 points. So at the end of Battle Round 4, we think that the score would be sitting about 57 to 39. By turn 5, I think we're agreed that I just have a bit too much left on the table, and I probably would just take it on that last turn as well, although we haven't actually talked it through because the battery on this camera is about to die. So thank you so much for joining us for first ever battle report on the channel. There's big things coming for the next couple, and I'm very, very excited. This was really good to kind of feel out the process and make mistakes and learn from it. But I would really appreciate any feedback on this video. And we'll see you again very, very soon.